depressed. How you feeling?
Terrible, man. I'm playing frustrated. I'm playing scared. I'm playing, like, weak out there.
It's mental. I'm telling you.
Yeah, I mean, I know it's mental. I just don't know what the block is, man. I don't know how to get out of it.
Well, I can tell you're thinking about dominating every night.
Of course.
Well, try thinking about something else.
Like
the birds, cooking shows, the zombie apocalypse.
The birds?
It doesn't matter.
Wait, you serious right now?
Yeah, man. I'm telling you, it's a Zen thing. You know, like, you're natural at basketball, right? But the more you think about it, it becomes unnatural. All right? You got to get back to thinking about nothing so you can just react on the court.
I like that, man. I'm going to try that.
Yeah?
That's what you do?
Yeah. I try to think about, like, old songs, like Motown, and, like, those type of lyrics just come to me when I'm just, like, balling.
Yeah, like what?
Like, how I wish it would rain.
Hey, yo! Hey, yo!
The 2K Sports pregame show, sponsored by Kia.
Hey everybody, Ernie Johnson, welcoming you to the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm joined by Shaq and the Jet. Tonight, we'll be watching the Houston Rockets playing against the Portland Trail Blazers at Moda Center. The fans and coaching staff have been very pleased with the way Portland's been.
Welcome, everyone, to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Brent Barry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. The Houston Rockets coming to this one after a win against the Sacramento Kings. And what really made that outcome a surprise was how lopsided it was.
And Kevin, you know, they showed how important it is to have a strong bench. I mean, when you are on the road, that depth is vital. I think they really utilized the second unit to extend their offensive assault and just really wore down their opponents.
Absolutely no drop-off offensively with the second unit on the floor. Their bench was a huge catalyst for them to get that win.
And nothing tips off a broadcast like getting the lowdown from the sidelines. And we've got David Aldridge there for that. David, good evening.
Well, the Trailblazers backcourt tandem of Damian Lillard and C.J. McCollum, Patriot League, were connected long before they played together. They met and corresponded during college, and they share similarities. Both start from major schools, staying all 4 years. And in the 2011-2012 season, they both finished top 4 in the nation in scoring. Kevin, they now comprise one of the top scoring backcourts in the NBA.
Some great prospects come from the smaller name schools, David. We'll see it all the time. Thank you. What a matchup, Brent, we've got in the backcourt. When great guards match up like this, obviously they must try to one-up each other. It's a personal challenge.
Well, this is still a street game, Kevin. And so mano y mano, when somebody goes at you, you kind of want to get the ball back right away and go at a guy. And I think an interesting part about the game of basketball is that the best revenge you can have against your opponent is stay true to yourself. How many times have you seen players get into trouble by taking on that individual challenge and getting out of the team concept?
Well said. Here's the starting group for Houston.
Let's go. Keep your head in.
He's in
Lock
at
him
point
up.
guard. Clint Capella is out there with Anderson. Then it's Robert Covington, and it's Young in at the 2 spot. In the corner, Snell with it, and it's out of bounds to Portland. They'll retain possession. Houston on D. Whiteside kicks to Nance. Pass to Snell. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. The 3, and McCollum the bucket on the assist by Whiteside. McCollum's got his first 3 points of the game.
That's a pretty release on the shot by McCollum. Just one of the reasons why he's become so confident from behind the arc.
Now, here is Young. Here's Fresh. Here's Capella. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
And the rebound and the follow show you what he is all about. Gritty and determined with a soft touch to match. And when you look at the Rockets, I mean, plenty of offense. But last year, there was a huge drop-off defensively. And given this team's lofty goals, that really flies right in the face of that old adage, defense wins championships.
And the Rockets with possession here after the missed 3 from Damian Lillard. Fresh can't get it to go. Portland's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Lillard misses. Houston's gone 0 of 3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Here's Fresh, covered by Lillard. Here's Fresh, and Whiteside sends it back.
Well, those kind of shots should come with a warning label. Caution, Hassan Whiteside is around. He's simply one of the best shot blockers in the league.
And Lillard kicks to McCollum. Lillard dishes to Whiteside. Can't hit that one. And Houston the other way now. Young outside. He kicks it to Anderson. It's stolen by Nance. Here's McCollum. Uses the glass to finish the layup. McCollum's got 5 points so far.
Just like it when he gets in there. McCollum using his wingspan to take advantage.
Anderson the screen. Here's Fresh. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
He's one of those guys the defense always has to watch out for. Burned him there.
Here's Covington, following the score by Damian Lillard. Here's Fresh. Back to Anderson. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
And a former most improved player, Ryan Anderson, led the Pac-10 in scoring back at Cal Berkeley in his sophomore season. Truly a golden bear.
Both free throws good from Anderson. And Ryan Anderson led his high school, Oak Ridge, to a Division II state title.
Well, Ryan Anderson seems to be one of those guys who's just a grinder, not getting tons of national publicity and then bursting on the scene. And that scene happens to be the NBA.
Here's Fresh. He had 16 points in the win against the Kings in Sacramento. Capella, and 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low number.
Good on the second free throw.
I know there are a lot of parts still coming together for the Blazers, but it seems like they may have found something with the pairing of Damian Lillard and C.J. McCollum. What a great backcourt.
Now here's Lillard. He picked up 27 points in their last win against New Orleans.
But but his passing just blew me away. I mean, to see him operate their offense that way was a breath of fresh air.
And it's the Rockets with the ball, following the miss by Hassan Whiteside. Pocket 6. Here's Fresh. And it's blocked by Whiteside.
He just doesn't seem to be himself shooting the ball right now, guys. It just looks a tad bit uneasy, and that's affecting the result. He really could time those perfectly. What an assist.
When you look at the combination of Lillard and McCollum, offensively, they are explosive.
Well, I don't think any coach has a problem with having too much scoring or playmaking, especially from the guard position. The question for the Portland Trailblazers as they continue to mature and gain experience is how good and how committed will they be on the defensive end of the floor.
Now, here is Young, looking for his first basket still in this one.
Yeah, I just love the intensity that Young plays with, especially when he's taking it strong to the rag to earn these calls.
And he makes the first. And with the playoffs on the horizon, it's a completely different type of game.
Well, the difference, Kevin, really is the fact that you're able to dig so much deeper into what a team does and how effective they are, and then be able to take those things away. That is the test during the playoffs that everybody's up against. Is your next best good enough against our next best?
And even just small moves can make such a difference.
Little tiny adjustments and wrinkles in some of the things that you do can really throw off a team with the way that they're preparing for you and what you're about to bring in terms of the storm the playoffs are.
And it's McCollum in the corner. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. That's 10 points for C.J. McCollum.
Man, he is scoring in so many ways right now. The versatility on the offensive end really helping out his squad.
Fresh, the pass to Anderson. The timely screen gave him a step, and he took it all the way.
Well, Anderson really likes to pull up from just about anywhere. We're used to seeing it behind the three-point line, but he can step inside.
McCollum kicks to Plumley. Fires the three. C.J. McCollum, and that's good. McCollum's got 13.
I mean, this quarter belongs to him. They got to feed him.
And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets.
Well, Coach Terry Stotts was on the staff back in 2011 when the Dallas Mavericks won the NBA title. Before that, head coaching stints both in Atlanta and Milwaukee, just getting better and better. And you can see the way his teams respond to his coaching ability.
Here's Fresh. He seems to always be finding ways to score, averaging around 23.5 points a game.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
The shot's good from Nance.
More and more, Damian Lillard becoming that dangerous playmaker, does a great job there finding the open man.
And Terry Stotts, a Coach of the Year candidate for the last few seasons, the head man up in Portland. You see a lot of coaching turnover in the league, but he's built some equity in Portland with the Blazers.
Well, not only did he have success with a team that a lot of people thought was going to be together for a long time, a radical shift in their player personnel you would think would take a coach out of their situation. It didn't. It actually reinforced how good a coach Terry Stotts is, and it'll be interesting to see how far he can push these guys with Lillard and McCollum in that backcourt.
Here is Plumley after the Rockets pick up three. Snell from outside, and it's rebounded by Covington. Covington's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Here's Fresh. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Here's Lillard. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
Frozen. Guys just ice cold, unable to contribute offensively.
Here's Fresh. Covered by Lillard. Fresh, the pass to Capella. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
Yeah, you're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk. All of it perfect. Now here's McCollum. 29 points for him last game against New Orleans.
Well, he also chipped in on the glass. He was a force to be reckoned with, and that made a big difference.
Portland no good that time either. Houston's gone a meager 1 of 6 from three-point land since we got started tonight. And they take the lead. Fresh has got his second basket of the night.
Not a good start for him offensively. Just 2 of 8 from the field, but his confidence has not waned.
Plumley with the screen. Over in the corner, Lillard. He dishes it to Snell. They need this. It's not going to go for him. And Houston the other way now.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
Fresh, the pass to Anderson. Plumley with the rebound.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And a wide open look for McCollum. Buries the open three to cap the break. McCollum's got it all tied up now for the Trailblazers. Now a timeout called by Houston. Last time they met in Houston.
And that was an ugly loss for them last time playing these guys. And really, the rebounding differential was the key.
Yeah, it was very...
So it's Portland now. They defeated the Pelicans in their last game.
Yeah, more than anything else, I think three-point shooting was the key, the catalyst, if you will, in that game.
Well, their percentages were on point. They kept running plays to set up really good looks from the three-point line, and it just kept paying off.
Taking a look at the Rockets. Fresh is in at the point. Grant is out there with Avery Bradley. Then it's Clint Capella, and it's Young in at the shooting guard position.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Trailblazers leading by 4. Dishes to Nance. It's stolen by Capella. And it's Houston on the break. Young with no one around. That was enough space for Young to convert the deep ball.
And Young can knock those down if you give him the chance.
Now, here's Lillard, guarded close. Tipped away. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Young. And a chance to now check out the scoring distribution between the front court and the back court players tonight for the Trailblazers.
And it's been guard play, which really has shouldered the burden offensively here. They'd like a bit more production from the front court, but in the meantime, this back court has kept them in the game.
And here's McCollum for 3. Rebounded by Capella. Capella's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's the screen. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. Hammer alley-oop through.
The lead changes hands once more. There has been no separation between these two teams.
Tonight they are here to compete. This is what the fans paid their money to see. And of the 6 NBA teams that don't share a market with another major sporting team, from baseball, football, or hockey, the Blazers have been around the longest. There's no question Portland is a basketball town.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Well, guys, people forget Festus Ezeli was also a first-round pick of the Warriors a few years ago, but he was an academic prodigy growing up. He skipped kindergarten and the 5th and 6th grades. He had plans of becoming a doctor. But when he started playing basketball, he found himself behind the curve. He said, here I am as a 15-year-old kid, and I can't shoot a layup. But guys, he's brought that same work ethic from the classroom to the hardwood. It's improved year after year.
He is a presence, D.A. Thanks. Passes it to Fresh. Grant dishes to Capella. 6 to shoot. Shots good from Young.
We might be in for a career night here, guys. He was solid in the first quarter. He's been even better here in the second.
There's the pass to Nance. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup. Nance has got his second bucket. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Pass to Fresh. Launches a 3. Portland grabs the miss. And Nance kicks to McCollum. They set the screen. Here's Whiteside. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
One shot.
And a nice show of strength from Whiteside there. Slapped on the shot, but still makes the basket.
Tony Snell's checked in for Harkless. Robert Covington's checked in for the Rockets. And you look at the value of outside shooting, Brent, in today's game, never greater. But do you think the players themselves are getting better, more skilled at long-range shooting?
I do think that you're seeing some improvement. What's interesting is how many coaches are asking their big men to step outside and how much it's changed some of their games. One of the players I look at in his first few years was Al Horford, who shot very few three-pointers, gotten close to attempting about 100 plus every year for the last 3 years. So guys are getting better. They're being asked to do more, and if they're diligent with their practice, they absolutely can see that kind of improvement.
Like an Anthony Davis picking one thing in the offseason to work on, but it makes him that much more versatile a player with New Orleans.
And then all of a sudden you open up Pandora's box with what it is a coach can do when your player can go out and show that kind of skill. It becomes an unlimited playset.
Absolutely. Good point. Count it, and the Houston lead has been cut down to 1 on the bucket from Lillard.
There's the improving mid-range game of Lillard. Just another way he can beat you.
Young against McCollum. From deep. And that will fall. A three-pointer on the line from Fresh. Fresh has got the lead up to 4 now for Houston. Feeds to Nance. Wide open look. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Lillard's got 6 assists in the game. Here's Fresh, covered by Lillard. For 3, Covington. And it's Whiteside with the rebound. Whiteside's got his 3rd rebound tonight. Lillard outside. Whiteside sets the pick for Lillard. McCollum with the ball. Now guarded by Fresh. And it's Damian Lillard with the 3. Lillard's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the Trailblazers. Fresh, the pass to Grant. Houston moving it around. Here's Fresh. The feed to Young. To the middle, down low. To the inside. Here's Fresh, and it's blocked by Whiteside. But they get it back. Covington's shot is off. Portland leading. Guys, this offense very effective.
And guys, the defense has been no match. They've just picked them apart.
McCollum against Young. The shot from 20 feet away. That one rolling around and rims out.
I think the defense was surprised that he did not knock that down. Clear defensive breakdown there, guys. Should have made him pay.
Here's Fresh. No good with the triple. Portland's gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. 6 of 13. And they pick up 2. Nance has got 6 here in this quarter.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Here's Fresh, covered by Lillard. Fresh, the pass to Covington. Grant gets a wide open look, and he can't stop this drought. Another miss. McCollum outside. Right side a screen. Snell kicks to Lillard. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Capella's got his 6th rebound on the night. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. The Trailblazers making this in a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Rockets lead by 2. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Hey, thanks, Kevin. Again, a big scoring performance for you in the first half. Is starting strong been an emphasis for you?
Oh, absolutely, man. Not just for me, but for the whole team, you know. We know that you can gain a mental edge in the first stretches of the game. So we've been focused on, coming out of the gate strong, and I think it worked for us.
Definitely on top tonight. Thanks for your time, man.
All right, man.
All right, back to you, Kevin.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports.
Bring it in. We have not won this game yet. These guys are relying on one man to beat us. He's wreaking all kinds of havoc on the perimeter. Do not let him get to the hole. Match his aggression and double team him when he drives to the hoop. No easy buckets. Now let's get out there and win this game.
A look at the Hawthorne Bridge in gorgeous downtown Portland as we welcome you back to Oregon. The third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking to pull away in the last half of the game. You know, C.J. McCollum has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, how about all of the assists he's had already in the first half? Got his team a lot of easy baskets.
Yeah, this is something he can do every night. Unselfish, almost to a fault. That's what makes him one of the league's better playmakers.
Lillard and McCollum, the explosive backcourt pair. Hands out there with Whiteside, and it's Snell in at the 3 slot. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Fresh, the pass to Capella. Over to the left wing. Here's Fresh. Offensive rebound. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle. And a lot of contact there. They get Hassan Whiteside. For Houston, they have made their free throws at a pretty good clip. They've hit 8 of 10. And he knocks down the first one. And for a team with as much talent as the Rockets have had over the last few seasons, the results have been pretty mixed.
Yeah, and look at the club's recent rosters. I mean, they've been filled with a couple mega stars than everyone else. At some point, you have to look past all the individual stuff and make the commitment as a team to play for each other. Unselfish, fundamental basketball.
And that one drops. Trailblazers trail by 4. Lillard dishes to Whiteside. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. Hard to believe that Hassan Whiteside wasn't even in the NBA a few seasons ago, Brent. Took some time off, but what a find he has been since coming back into the league.
Well, it's been nice to see him re-engage and maybe turn around his attitude and work ethic and maybe wanting this at his size. You have to give credit to Whiteside for not giving up on himself and putting some of that work in to become the player he is right now.
Here's Fresh, covered by Lillard. It's Young on the wing. Drains it from beyond the arc. Young's got 11 points.
What a tremendous stroke on the 3 ball. Young's range is lethal.
McCollum kicks to Lillard. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Kicks to Whiteside. Lillard attacking. Up again. It's good on the putback.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Rockets leading by 4. They set the pick. Here's Fresh. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
He is struggling mightily, but his teammates in this one have picked him up.
And Lillard kicks to McCollum. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. Here's Fresh, covered by Lillard. Leans. Fresh. And when you think of the Blazers' history, Brent, this is a team with a somewhat star-crossed history when it comes to injuries.
Yeah, I remember in the early part of the 2000s, Kevin, how the Portland Trail Blazers were the most feared team. There were championship aspirations at that time. But it's been 10 years now, and maybe some of that bad luck that's always surrounded Portland has worn off.
And so he makes both from the line.
Too easy out here.
Smooth stroke at the line. He shows that time and time again.
Trailblazers trail by 6. McCollum outside. Outside a screen. McCollum kicks to Whiteside. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Whiteside's got 9.
Well, that's certainly a part of Hassan Whiteside's game that he's been working on. If he's getting that jumper to go, unguardable.
Here's Fresh, covered by Lillard. Another Another miss by Houston. The Trailblazers have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Here's Snell. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. And there's the foul. It goes on Ryan Anderson. That's his first foul.
Presidential pardon.
Here is Nance. 8 points for him. Over in the corner, Lillard from deep. The Rockets pull it in. Covington's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Fresh, covered by Lillard. There's the pick. Pass to Fresh. A 3-ball. Good on the 3-point shot. Fresh has got 7 now in this quarter.
Just remarkable vision. Young is so talented at spotting the open man.
Lillard outside. Here's Whiteside. He can't hit that time. And it's Houston the other way. It's off to Utah for him after this game as they take on the Jazz. That puts them squarely in the middle of this 5-game road trip. Here's Fresh. Lays it in without an inch of room around him. And it's a 9-point Rocket lead.
He's been precise on offense. I don't think he's made one mistake on that end of the floor so far.
McCollum outside. Lillard the pass to Whiteside with the fadeaway. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. He's got 11.
Yeah, certainly an attitude change at halftime after sort of wandering around in the first. He's kicked.
Anderson a screen on Lillard. The dish now to Anderson. Nance with the rebound. Nance has got 4 rebounds in this game. He feeds it to Lillard. Off target from 3-point range.
Well, he got off to a terrific start from the perimeter, but in the second half, he can't seem to build on that early success.
Here's Fresh. He's got 20. Lillard comes with the double team. Anderson dishes to Young. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Dishes to Snell. Nance a screen. Shot off the screen. Right side, no good.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Here's Fresh. He seems to always be finding ways to score, averaging around 23.5 points a game.
Well, he's using the force, but in the worst way possible right now. He just needs to dial it back and look to work the ball around the floor to his teammates.
And he's really trying to get them back into it, but the results just have not been there.
He kicks it to Capella, and stolen by Whiteside. That's a 2 from Snell. Goes back up, knocks it loose, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will retain possession. Maurice Harkless is checked in for the Trailblazers. And the Rockets making a change here as well. Grant, he's checked in for Robert Covington. Here's Lillard, and he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Lillard's got 18 points in the game.
I tell you, he has some impressive moves in his repertoire. That's as good as it gets, but just one of many.
Here's Capella. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
He's made 2. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the 4th quarter. So on the floor for Houston. Fresh in at point guard. Robert Covington out there with Ryan Anderson. And it's Young, and it's Capella in at the center position. The Rockets shooting a mediocre 41% in this one. Anderson the screen. Here's Fresh from beyond the arc, and then some. Fresh has got 12 points here in the second half.
Well, he now has 4 3-pointers this game, guys, 2 in each half. He's really spacing out the floor for his teammates.
And Nance kicks to McCollum. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer. McCollum's got 30 points. Here's Fresh, covered by Lillard. He lobs it up.
Nice pass in close quarters. Sometimes those can be tricky.
Here's Lillard. And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. Cullen passes to Lillard. Puts it up. And good. He nails it. Lillard's got 20 points.
Well, he can create his own shot. He can spot up off the ball. Lillard can torch your defense any which way.
Okay, time now for an injury report.
Unfortunately, he's saying it appears to be a broken ankle, which, if it's true, would be devastating. That is such a tough blow to take at the early stage of this season. Hopefully, with it being early, he can recover and help this team down the road. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Boy, you always hate to see anyone ever deal with any sort of injury.
And almost for every player, it's inevitable. I mean, injuries are going to happen no matter how well you take care of yourself.
Well, for how hard he competes in the game, you know he's going to do just the same when it comes to rehab. He may recover faster than most because of it.
Fresh can't get it to go.
Guys, I cannot believe he missed that one, and I bet he can't either.
Nance dishes to Whiteside. That one, no good. And the Rockets take it the other way. Here's Fresh. And stolen by Whiteside. Three-pointer, Lillard. Knocks down the three ball. Lillard's got the lead up to 6 now for the Trailblazers.
Great job there getting the defense to commit one way, and then Lillard has the body control to pull up the other. Nails the quick jump.
And here's Covington from the arc. Here's Capella. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. He's off on the first. Good on the second free throw. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. And Lillard kicks to McCollum. Lillard, right side, fires from 14. Again, the Trailblazers score.
Just one of those unbelievable nights from Lillard, although I'm starting to believe loves to put the team on his back offensively.
Passes it to Young. From deep. Kept alive by Houston. Fresh. In the corner, it's Capella. Here's Fresh. Six on the shot clock. The fadeaway. And that one comes up a bit short.
You know, looking at his release and his form, it just seems like something is off, and it's affecting both his shot and, at this point, his confidence. And I think the D is just fine with those kind of shot attempts coming from him there because he's not hitting anything right now.
From 11 feet away, he can't get that one. Good work defensively by Whiteside. And Portland with the ball. They're on a 17-7 run. Three-pointer, Lillard, and he's good on the three ball. And now it's a 10-point Trailblazer lead. The Rockets have gone just 2 of 8 in this fourth quarter. The final quarter not treating them well so far. Here's Fresh, covered by Lillard. Stolen by McCollum. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. Fresh pulls it in. Rockets trail by 10. From deep three-point range, the Rockets with another miss.
I don't even know why he's attempting some of those shots. It's just not smart basketball, and he needs to be more patient and let the offense come to him naturally.
Houston's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5. Oh!
Way.
And on the surface, it might seem questionable to attempt a dunk like that when they're trailing, but I think he's just trying to give his team a spark.
And what a dunk it was. And the replay, of course, presented by Kia. What a play. Lillard, the pass to Whiteside. Lillard misses.
Well, the defense ready for him there in prevent mode, making sure that he didn't get a clean look at that layup.
The bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more. Whiteside, and so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game. A different look now for Portland. Plumley comes in for Hassan Whiteside. And Tony Snell subbed in for Azili. And that one misses. Trailblazers leading by 6. And it's McCollum in the corner. Here's Plumley. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
Plumley just a tough, hard-nosed player, willing to do the dirty work, especially on the board. And Mason Plumley, one of the better finishers in the league, especially when he gets a little room for a launch pad. He gets explosive. His offensive game mostly limited to shots at the rim, so effective on the roll when he does make the screen.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
And he makes the first. And Plumley still developing, Brent, his shooting touch. His free throw percentage, that's another area for improvement.
Yeah, a little in-between jumper for Mason Plumley wouldn't hurt his offensive repertoire either. He's made impressive strides as a passer, though. That's one thing the coaches have remarked about. Inside making decisions for a big man for offensive continuity.
Fresh, the pass to Young. Down low, trying to find Capella, gets it to him. The Trailblazers have gone 8 of 16 from the field in the fourth, exactly 50%. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Clearly a foul.
That free throw good from Nance. Brent, when you played, you were one of the best passing wings in the NBA. How did you come about developing that play style, that skill of feeding others so well?
Huge influence for me, Kevin, growing up was Pistol Pete Maravich. I watched a lot of tapes, and maybe people out there remember old VHS tapes of homework basketball that Pistol Pete put out, and I watched those incessantly and went out in the driveway and tried those things, and then eventually frustrated every coach that I played for. But I had an innate ability to see the floor, some peripheral vision that I tried to use to my advantage, and I enjoyed always making the play for the next guy.
And you both came from basketball families. His dad was his coach at LSU.
That is correct. And although Press wanted Pete to shoot a lot, and he did.
And he did. And you?
And I was more of a pass-first guy.
Yeah.
I think with my dad, he took all the shots away from his teammates. I wanted to be a better teammate.
He took a family's worth of shots, right?
That is correct. And I spent years making up for it.
And Mason Plumley, 6'11", very athletic, but despite that, he's not a big-time rim protector.
No, but he is very mobile, and if he can get his body in front of guys who are attacking the rim, he can certainly be a disturbance in there. You ask the scouts, he's improved quite a bit defensively over the past couple seasons.
Good on the second free throw.
And they didn't shoot it very well from the line in the first half, but they've gotten much better since halftime, and it's helped them to secure the lead.
Fresh, the pass to Capella, and he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Well, he's putting his game right in the face of the defense right now and just driving into the paint to get contact.
And they are shooting themselves in the foot here. They've lost their touch at the line. The percentage continues to drop from where it was in that first half. And the free throw line has not been kind to him tonight. And that's a running theme. It's something he's got to work on.
Fresh, the pass to Young. Anderson with the screen for Young. There's the 3. That one's in there. The Trailblazer lead is cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from Fresh. Portland's gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the fourth and been successful 3 times. Nance, a screen. Here's McCollum. And he gets the shot to fall after coming off the pick. McCollum's got 5 points now in the quarter.
The defender does a good job of contesting there, but McCollum's skill set and focus, they win out.
I love the understanding Young has, knowing what type of shot to take in those situations.
Trailblazers leading by 5.
Timeout. Timeout. Start it.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over.
And Kevin, he saw his guys just a little sluggish out there. Oftentimes, a timeout like this allows you to kind of just reset.
Tyler Ennis is checked in for McCullough. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, Terry Stotts just went over his game plan with his team. He told them, put your foot on their neck. Take it to them. I want to see you guys slow it down out there, use the clock, and stay away from silly fouls. Let's see if they can execute the plan, guys.
The pass to Fresh. Takes the three. Three-pointer drilled by Prez. You know Young was looking to send it his way.
And the chemistry between Orange Juice to make that play happen is just exceptional.
Lillard dishes to Ennis. Plumley with a screen on Young. Just 5 to shoot. With the floater. Ennis, good. And the Trailblazers lead by 4.
Unbelievable basket. I mean, giving up a lot of height there, but he was not to be denied.
Well, it's nice that he holds some things in reserve because he knows his time to explode. And then the soft lane.
Oh, and just a soft touch on both ends of that pretty alley.
I got to say, when he threw the pass, I didn't know where it was going. And Lillard kicks to Ennis. There's the triple. And Damian Lillard with the bucket on the assist by Ennis. And that's now 33 points for Damian Lillard. Covington passes to Fresh. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. That one misses. Plumley with some nice D. There's 39 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Ennis kicks to Plumley. Here's Lillard, and the layup's good off the glass. Lillard's got 35 in the game.
And really, I like the fact that even with the big lead, they never coasted.
And that's part of good coaching. The last thing you want to do is have total control of the game and give some back at the end.
And here's Covington from the arc. Portland grabs the miss. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. And here's Ennis. And so it's Portland winning this one. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave them that emotional boost that was needed down the stretch. This crowd, man, they were electric.
And that'll do it, folks. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and the whole 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. See you later.
Hey, man, good game.
Look, man, not good enough.
Don't worry about it. We're going to get there.
Got to get back to the drawing board.
So, Perez, you played well, but your teammates struggled tonight. Can you speak on that a bit?
Well, what do you mean?
Well, Justice, for instance, had a really tough game. Do you feel like you can count on him night in and night out?
Look, it was a rough game, and he knows it, and he definitely knows what he needs to work on. But nobody in this league works harder than that guy. And I'm telling you, you guys don't see what happens off the court, but the amount of time that he puts in makes us all better.
Perez, just got word that Justice is on the trade block.
Yep, I heard, man. So what do you make of it?
Could really go either way.
All right, off the record?
Sure.
Look, I'm not happy about this. I'm not happy about this. If I need to talk to somebody behind the scenes or up in the office or whatever I need to do, I might have to do that.
Okay, look. You guys have fan support. That's the best thing you can have right now. Because if he's really invaluable to you as a teammate, it's less likely they'll trade him.
Yeah, but is there still a chance he'll get traded?
Yeah.
See, it sucks, man. How do they expect us to play the game with something like this hanging over our heads?
Man, I work in an industry that's been taken over by Twitter. Every day I'm worried that my job and jobs like it are going to be gone overnight.
All right, what are you telling me?
I'm telling you to put on your high tops, tape up your ankles, and ball out every night. But the greats play better with a little adversity.
All right. We'll expect some fireworks tonight.
Oh, I am.